grave down here. He never really had a plaque. We got together, we got a plaque made, and it's down there mounted on a stone. At that point, I'm going to turn it over to Scott Kenny.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you and good morning. We gather today to honor all the veterans who have fought for this great nation and to rededicate the grave of Jerry Wall. I'd first like to acknowledge my cousin Don McLean. Without his guidance and expertise in genealogical research, I would be lost. Secondly, Dr. Bruce Mahood of SUNY Geneseo, who authored 2 complete histories of the 126th New York military history. They are called Fight All Day, March All Night, and Written in Blood. And also Ken Holbrook, the Dansville historian. Jerry C. Wall, born 7/1/1841, died 7/27/1930 at 89 years old. Born in Geneva, New York, the only child of Patrick Wall of Canada and mother unknown. Orphaned at age 4 and adopted by Dr. and Mrs. George N. Knox. His military history. The 126th New York was mustered in November 23, 1861 in Milo, New York, made up primarily of residents of Ontario, Yates, and Seneca counties, including many students and faculty of Hobart College. The 126th, made up of all volunteers, having politically appointed leaders with no military experience or training, were thrust into action at the Battle of Harper's Ferry in September 1862. Being poorly trained, positioned badly, and during heavy fire, this unit broke and ran and were captured by the Confederate Army, thus earning them the nickname the Cowards of Harper's Ferry. After spending 2 months in Confederate prison camp near Chicago, the unit was exchanged and re-outfitted as part of the Army of the Potomac. The 126th New York fought admirably as part of Willard's Brigade in the battles at Bristow Station, the Wilderness, Appomattox, and the Second Battle of Harper's Ferry, and most notably Gettysburg. It was at Gettysburg, July 3, 1863, on the 3rd day of the battle, while serving under General George Meade and facing Pickett's charge near Cemetery Ridge, that a 22-year-old private standing 5'4" and weighing barely 100 pounds, known by his comrades as Little Jerry Wall, charged forward at the point of his bayonet, demanded and captured the unit flag from 6'10" Confederate flag bearer. In April 1864, having fought many battles, the 126th was assigned to the Provost Guard as part of the 2nd Army headquarters near Washington, until mustering out June 27, 1865. Of the 1,036 enrolled, 535 were killed or wounded. On December 1, 1864, the Congressional Medal of Honor was presented to Jerry by General George Meade, along with the proclamation, "Well done, little fellow." After the war, Jerry returned to the Geneva area, but after a few months traveled to Dansville to take part of the building boom due to the newly opened canal. Jerry worked as a slater, specializing in stone roofs on buildings, and later in life as a nurseryman. It was soon after arriving that Jerry met and married a young widow, Margaret Goho Freed of Scottsburg, New York. Margaret's first husband, Solomon Freed, is listed as having been a casualty of the battlefield, leaving his widow and 3 children, Laura, Henry, and Byron. The Walls soon had 2 children of their own, Anna and Millard. While Margaret's and Jerry's natural children lineage came to an end after 1 generation, their legacy lives on through the Goho Freed line. We are honored today to be joined by what I feel as the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th generation descendants of those folks. We have today Mona Perry, Joanne Principio, Wade and Tammy Morabito, and their children Serafina, Donatella, and Salvatore, as well as through the McLean line, represented today through my cousin Don McLean and myself, and other members of the Dugo family. I am told it is military protocol that all enlisted, no matter the rank, remove their cover in the presence of a Medal of Honor winner. It's with great appreciation of his bravery and service that I too remove my cover and say once again, well done, little fellow. Sergeant at Arms.
Sergeant, hit, about face.
Report.